Welcome, travelers, to an episode of Fandom Station. I'm your host, Maverick, and this is my co-host, Evil Deeds. Today, we'll be
Hello.
doing another episode. This episode will be a little special. I feel like I say that all the time nowadays, but that's because I like trying out new stuff a lot. Now that we are doing like a seasonal anime review series right now. This time I want to try out something where we're going to, so you know that trope where there's like one character in like a fighting series who were with like a power system and they don't use a major part of the power system and then just use their basic abilities that everybody else has.
Was that directed at me? Yes, I know that.
Yeah. That was it. I just yeah, so I decided, what if we compile a bunch of them, all the most like notable ones we could think of, and let's try taking some of the best attributes from each of them with a tier list, and then try and mash them all together, and then see how far this custom character could go in each series.
I guess we could put them against the main villains against each of their series.
Yeah, we could do that. If we jump straight all the way to the end. That could be cool. Yeah, just come
You
up.
gotta go by strength.
Yeah, come up does on the fly. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're basically making. If you ever played Xenoverse or maybe any other Xenoverse or any other custom game like that, we're basically just taking the best skills and abilities from each of these characters, and seeing how strong we can make somebody. Yeah, you could like mash all the abilities together, but I think this adding this limitation that you can only take one of these categories: IQ, stats, equipment, ability, and skill, makes it a more interesting discussion. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. But before that, got any news?
Trying to think. I don't think so.
Okay. I don't got much news either, so this should be fast. Crunchyroll adds My Hero Academia, your next film, to its service. Okay, that's cool. Next, Begin After End anime reveals English dub cast, and it should debut on Wednesday.
Can we not mention Beginning After the End anymore, please?
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about. I'm still watching it. It's interesting. It seems like it's revealing more stuff than I remember reading from the comic, but yeah, that's another thing. Anyway, it looks like there's going to be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure app game for 2025. Seems like it's confirmed actually. And My Hero Academia Vigilante spinoff manga gets new one-shot story. Okay, that's cool. And To Your Return.
Haven't they also revealed the new JoJo series?
They have.
That's getting animated?
Yeah, Still Ball Run. Yeah, they revealed that too. Yep, big year for JoJo. And last, To Your Eternity manga to end in the next volume. So, if you're To Your Eternity fans and you're not sure if you like someone got lost along the way, dropped it, maybe it's time to catch up before the volume ends. Before the manga ends entirely. So yeah, I've been interested in To Your Eternity for a while. I want to get around to watching anime eventually. I just hear it's super sad, so like I gotta be prepared for that. Yeah. So now we get into the video. So first, we can start with I guess this wasn't my intention, but we can just start with IQ. So who do you think has the best fight IQ? I already have an idea.
Hold on. Fight IQ would probably have to go to Rockland.
My guy?
I mean, my guy. Yeah.
My guy? Really? I would have either give. Also, just disclaimer: there's gonna be a lot of spoilers here. For the series, maybe all the way up to the very end of some of these series. I'm not sure, but it'll be a lot of spoilers here. And also, I have not seen Mashal, Uh, and you've seen Black Clover's anime. I'll
Yeah.
I'll probably avoid manga spoilers for Black Clover then.
You can.
I'll probably avoid them. Just to be safe. It's pretty cool. Manga's pretty good. I think you should get into it. And for Bleach, you've seen a little bit of Bleach. A little bit means like 100 episodes. Seen all of Bleach and like read the manga. And we've both seen all of Historia and we've read the manga.
I've read more.
You probably have.
I gotta get a one up in something.
Okay.
I definitely have.
What are you talking about? Historia?
Yes.
I mean, I was caught up like a few weeks ago.
Caught up completely.
Like, you read the latest chapter?
You're at 51.
I don't know. I was caught up like a few weeks ago. I didn't
The last thing you read was the fight. With the
that wasn't
spoiler alert. Lightning.
That wasn't last
Maggie,
thing. That
right?
wasn't last thing. That wasn't last. This is off topic. That wasn't the last thing. I just last thing I remember. I just.
Then did you read the invasion?
Invasion. Maybe. I had to look. I had to look back. It was. I don't know.
You're bullshitting it.
No, I read it. It's just I don't read it like on like a week to week basis. Wait, it's like month to month actually. Never mind. Wait, yeah. What I'm talking about, I'm probably gonna caught up on the story then. Like, I forgot it wasn't weekly. Okay.
Oh, yeah, monthly.
Yeah, I forgot it wasn't. Oh yeah. So I was like, I haven't read it in 3 weeks. I was like, it doesn't come out like once a month. I'm probably like maybe one chapter behind. Okay. Anyway, you've seen all the Naruto anime, but through osmosis, I know everything. I know pretty much all of what happens in Naruto as well. So that's where we're at. Oh, and Marshall. Yeah, I already said Marshall. Okay. Let's get. We can start. So IQ. I feel like it would either be Toji or I feel like Toji. It would be Toji Will to me. I think when it comes to IQ.
I don't think anybody having Naruto characters in fight IQ.
Like how? Wait, when you say fight IQ, can you give me some examples for like my guy?
Like, my guy knows how to counter everything, and my guy is just a genius. The same as Naruto, the same as Rock. Like these are characters.
Like when you say genius, what do you mean
they can figure out their opponents very quickly.
Okay,
and do everything in their power to either counter or overpower.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like specific strategies. I'm talking about like specific strategies. Like what kind of strategy?
You don't have to necessarily have a strategy to have high fight IQ.
I feel like that would go into skill though. Like that goes like if it's not any kind of direct strategy, that's just like skill, like their fighting skill, like how good they can move their body and use.
Well, that's true. Toji also has 0 fight IQ.
No, I'm talking about he had his whole plan with Gojo. Like he sent people after him to wear him down, and then attacked him when his guard was at his lowest. But yeah, I would say Will. John, like the way I don't really remember a lot.
Will plans everything out in the middle of fighting and before.
Yeah. I'm just trying. I can't remember specific instances, but like I do remember he knows. He knows
during the fight during the fight at the end of season 1 with the fire dude or whatever, the final dude or whatever, he told man, why can't I remember names? The fire dude that was on their side, that he fought in the tournament.
Yeah.
He told him to shoot fire at his sword, and he combined that.
That's after he already learned about his power accidentally, though.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's just gonna work.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I guess that is part of it.
That was when he truly learned that. Oh, I can just do this.
I mean, I would give it to Will. I feel like he uses his like intelligence a lot more than other characters, because other characters I can't name a lot of examples, but I feel like he does. Like when he's like going into like especially when he goes into a dungeon, he you know he makes like he has to like be very cautious because he doesn't have like search, so he can't just detect monsters like other people can. So he has to be a lot more cautious than others do. Yeah, I would give it to Will myself. Yeah. Also, okay. Okay, who's next? What's next? Okay, stats. Stats. I feel like it has to go.
My guy.
Kapachi.
My guy or no.
Wouldn't
My guy or
Mash? I'll fly Mash. Doesn't Mash?
Mash is insane.
Okay.
Mash can fly back. It goes to Mash.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you on that because I've heard some pretty great stuff about what Mash can do. I'm just gonna agree on that.
Mash can fly by kicking his feet, brother.
Yeah.
You know how fast, how much power you have to do
that's
that.
OD. What's Mash? What is his attack potency though? Well, how strong can he hit?
Oh, he can demolish it.
Has he like what has he like hit like him?
I'm trying to think. He doesn't have he doesn't have Saitama moments where he's like in an open field. Like majority of what he does is confined within school grounds, but he's a tank of a different breed. The man has barely gotten hurt during the course of the anime and even in the manga, probably before the final fight. Okay. He doesn't get hurt that much, and if I'm not mistaken, he may or may not have tanked a slash that destroyed a mountain.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to him. Okay, I feel like Austin might be close behind, but it's hard to say. Yeah,
nowhere near.
I'm talking about like maybe some like manga figures or something. I don't know. Yeah, but most of that is like powered by Answer Magic, so it's hard to gauge. Okay, equipment. I feel like you gotta give it to Asta. Yeah.
The sword is an anti-magic sword. Yeah, that's beating that.
It makes him like the sword. I mean, he's strong on his own, but the sword really is what takes him above me on what he can really do. It allows him to fight like the king of the underworld, like in the manga, and like go toe to toe with him, like in no deal with threats that are way above his ceiling just on his own. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to the and he doesn't just have like his one sword. He has multiple. Like he has one sword that can counteract magic. He has one sword that can absorb magic and then throw it out. He has another sword that can counteract the effects of magic. So say like you have like poison magic, right? And poison somebody, but then the magic goes away. But the person is still like poisoned and stuff. His magic can like counteract the poison. It can can counteract the effects of the poison.
Wait, he gets more swords?
Yeah, he gets more. He gets like 4 swords. Yeah. The one that counteracts the effects of magic is I think it's the most broken. Because say you have fire magic, something gets burnt, he can make it unburnt. Even if the fire magic is already gone, he can make it unburnt now with that sword.
Wait, he gets the other 2 swords in the manga, doesn't he?
No, he gets 2 more in the anime, and then 1 more. No, he gets like 2. He gets like all 3 swords I'm talking about in the anime.
I do not remember it. I only remember the 2.
Yeah, he gets his like. You remember the katana when he gets like Yami's katana?
I do not.
Okay, he also gets that katana, and the katana, what it does, it allows him to hit wherever he wants to hit.
When does he get the katana? After Dante gets kidnapped?
After Yami gets kidnapped, he gets it as soon as Yami gets kidnapped.
Yeah, Dante. Yami.
Yeah, he gets it as soon. So it happens in the anime. He gets it as soon as that happens. He gets it. It happens at the very end of the fight.
We don't go too much past Dante. I keep saying Dante. We don't go too much past Yami getting kidnapped, so I don't think he picks up the sword. I don't remember.
No, he doesn't pick it up. Yami just hands it to him in the fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, because he does dimensional slash.
No, I'm talking about at the end of the fight, he hands him the sword to fight to use it. Yeah. I'm not sure he hands it,
I
but
just,
it gets insane. I don't know. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's how you get it.
he does give it.
And that katana is how he that katana has the power to like it just allows him to hit whatever he wants to hit, and he doesn't hit what he doesn't want to hit. So yeah, he has.
It's a little bit off topic, but it's funny because one of the things that I remember most in that fight, I think they had a timer, and that was the longest fucking time I've ever seen counted, brother.
What are you talking about? What about Hunter x Hunter Chimera Antark though?
They had a timer in that arc.
You remember how long that 20 seconds lasts? What was that? 20 seconds? It was like it has been 5 seconds since they began their raid on the council.
Man, it is hilarious how long. I'm pretty sure it was like 30 seconds in Black Clover, and that took 2 episodes, brother. That shit is hilarious.
Okay. So for abilities, there are just innate abilities I have. Who would you like? These are non-physical abilities, non-physical stats like speed, strength, durability, agility. These are like special abilities. That just normal basic human. These aren't just basic human abilities up to 11. These are just abnormal abilities I have that aren't necessarily a part of the power system, or not part of like the main basic abilities everybody has in the power system.
It'll either be Kenpachi or my guy. Probably Kenpachi.
What the kids like his vast like spiritual power.
I'm trying to think. Actually, no, that'd be Guy. Actually, yeah, that would be Guy.
Okay.
In terms of abilities, yeah, it would easily be Guy.
Okay, what's his like 8 gates?
He has 8 gates. He has Night Form. He has is it Raging Fist?
What are you talking about?
What is it?
What his like last?
He has a bunch of different techniques.
He has he has morning peacock. He has like a few different ways. I guess I'll list them off. It's cool. He has morning peacock, which is when he punches so fast that he can bust the air around him and throws that fire at people. He has what was it called? It was something. I think it was Tiger. I think it might have been Evening. No, that's even no. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's like Dawn Tiger or something like that. He has a ability where he claps his hand and compresses a bunch of air into his hands, and then he shoots that air out in the shape of a tiger, and that has enough strength to like blow up an island. And then he has Even the Elephants. Is when he hits somebody so hard and so fast. It's like they're in one place basically. Like he hits them so fast from different directions. That it's like they don't move in between each hit. And then his like final attack is like Night Guy, where he moves so fast he distorts space in order to kick somebody. And this when it was used against Ten Tails Jinchuriki Madara, it almost killed him. It would have killed him if it wasn't for his regeneration abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you give him the 8 if you give 8 gates, if you gave like I don't know how 8 gates work on some of the other people, but if you gave that same multipliers to everybody else, yeah, it would be pretty crazy. I'm gonna give it to the Night Guy when it comes to abilities. Like you just imagine if like Toji got like an 8 gates multiplier. Like I think he's beating Gojo. Like maybe not Gojo because of Infinity, but you get the point. He wouldn't if Gojo didn't have Infinity, he would be like he'd be decimated.
He'll probably genuinely stop Gojo.
Yeah. Okay. And then skill.
Kenpachi.
I mean Kendo, right? Kendo though, like, do you know how strong one person is when they use 2 hands?
What do you mean, Kendo, brother?
Okay. Oh man, you haven't gone to that part, man. Oh no. You want me? Yeah, you want me to tell you? Okay. So Kenpachi's fighting this really strong guy, Spada. You know, Spada's like 1 through 10, or
yeah.
that's how they appear to be ranked. He's fighting like number 5, and then he's looking like he's like struggling to fight, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh man, I might lose," so he gets serious. You know how Kapachi always uses like one hand all the time. He doesn't really like get a stance or grab with both hands, like he should. We start talking about kendo. Now they taught him kendo, but they like threw him out they threw him out before they could teach him anything else. Really, besides that, when you hold a sword with 2 hands, the attack becomes much stronger. And so he grabs the sword with both hands and instantly wins the fight, or almost instantly wins the fight. It's just like it's just over at that point. So yeah.
Kenpachi type shit.
In the games, they would treat kendo like his bunkai. But yeah, I think
I just puts 2 hands on the sword and he wins.
Yeah, I guess I would give skill to my guy though. I mean, but if we just go in one person in each category though.
It's Kenpachi.
Yeah.
If like out of Kenpachi, I told you it's Kenpachi.
Okay. Yeah. But like you would put my guy in skill right too. I would put.
Usually.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have a list. Okay, now we just gotta. So we have the IQ of Will, stats of Marshall, equipment of Asta, and the abilities of my guy, and the skill of Kenpachi. What verse are they going the farthest in?
They're clearing with story as far as we know currently. They're probably clearing Marshall too. As far as as far as Black Clover, I don't know. That's a good fight.
Black Clover, they will probably, as far as Wistoria, clearing Wistoria of all what we've seen so far, they're clearing with that. It's like anti-magic and Wistoria, yeah, they're clearing Wistoria. Marshall, I'll take your word for that. Black Clover, Naruto.
Hey, as far as the anime is concerned for Marshall, I can't speak for the manga.
Okay. Naruto, how far?
Actually, no. They win. You win them to a certain point.
Naruto, okay. I guess they would have to get past Madara. They would definitely because of not. Well, yeah, they would definitely get past Madara. Now they beat.
Madara would get.
Yeah. Now Kaguya. I feel like okay, because if they have anti-magic, and let's say anti-magic works against chakra, let's just say that, because what's the point, if it doesn't? Let's say that works against, like all they need to do is land a few hits on Sakura was able to hit Kaguya, so yeah, if they can land a few hits on her, they can, man, she's getting pieced up. Now,
I love how the greatest Sakura fucking defender just shat on Sakura. And Kagi at the same time, like
I wouldn't call myself the greatest. Like there's better ones than me.
The Sakura defender just shadowed Kaguya and Sakura at the same time. That is hilarious.
Momoshiki now. Momoshiki. Could they beat Momoshiki?
Momoshiki is insanely fast, but Mashle could probably do some nonsense. Also, as it depends on how quick Momoshiki can get away, because he needed Jugo to almost win against Naruto, and he still lost. So,
Momoshiki was fighting Naruto.
Not Jugo. What's his name? Not Jugo.
Kinshiki.
Yeah, he turned him into a pill, and he still lost after taking.
Yeah, but he was finally prime Naruto and Sasuke, like together. This is Sasuke with his Sharingan and the Rinnegan, and I think the Rinne Sharingan, and then you have Naruto, Nine Tails and Sage Mode and all that stuff. He was fighting those two.
Honestly, I think this character would clear all of them until you get to somebody like Jigon, because Jigon is insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Momoshiki would put a good fight too, though, because he can absorb. Do you think Momoshiki could absorb like anti-magic?
No, hell no.
I don't know. It's
'Cause
like
it's not like uh, a skill that's thrown out. It's within the sword, and like unless you could unless he could suck the devil out the sword, which probably still wouldn't be possible. Yeah, there's no way he's getting past
I don't
anti
know.
magic.
I mean, I think he could. Though. I think he might be able to. Like, it's just, especially the example you get brought up. Yeah, if he's not doing the magic itself, but the being inside of it, yeah, maybe. I don't know. And I'll say Ken because chakra is so complex. Uh,
The reason I say the reason I say Jigon is probably gonna win.
like mod,
Jigon is
like
strong as
like
shit.
like you can say all chakra is magic because it kind of is magic itself, right? But you can't say all magic is chakra. So you know what I'm saying? So his ability to absorb chakra is it's less to say he. Well, okay, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say? It makes more sense that anti-magic will work against him, but it makes less sense that chakra absorption will work against anti-magic. You know what I'm saying? Like magic is the broader category here. Okay. Okay. So I think Jigen just the way he was able to like decimate both Naruto and Sasuke at the same time, break Sasuke like out of like his Susanoo and Naruto out of his like Kurama Chakra mode. I think Jigen just out his stats will be strong enough to like just like blitz this guy and just win the fight that way.
The thing is, if you have Masho's body type, then you're fast as hell and strong as shit. So the question would be, is Will's IQ enough to get around Jigen's? What I'm going to assume is like damn near light speed steel bars, which also absorb chakra, funny enough.
And if we can just assume chakra is like life force, I don't know, just general that the chakra kind of is life force. I think would he be able to tell? He would.
Because I think the only reason Sasuke figured it out was because he had the when that Sharingan, so he could see them as they were getting thrown. But Naruto couldn't, and Naruto was getting pieced up until he did Byron mode. But that's besides the point.
I mean, how would you defend against the chakra rods if you do know about it though?
That's the question, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you would know enough that you can dodge it, I guess. But like you would have to its ability of his eyes and just like now this is where like stats, because stats are from like I guess it could be stats or skill. I guess it would be skill. So with skill, like Asta has ki, so we could maybe sense it, But we have skill of Kabachi, and Kabachi has like he's good at sword fighting, but not like sensory perception. Maybe he has good instincts though.
In all fairness, Kenpachi would just tank the fucking.
Actually,
I don't.
Actually, remember that fight he has with Tozen, where Tozen puts him in dome, where his all the senses are gone besides like touch, right?
Yeah.
And he
just tanked that shit.
No.
And he counterattacked.
Yeah, but but it was more than that. He was actually first that's what he did, but at a certain point he got so good. As soon as Tozen was trying to hit him, he would be able to react as soon as he got hit. So you might be able to say he would.
But that's Tozen swinging a sword, not steel bars coming at you from microscopic.
I mean, honestly, but overall, I would agree that Jigen probably stops at Jigen just because I feel like stats overwhelm him, and then the chakra rods, like you said, I feel like it would most likely stop. At least it wouldn't be like a clean fight. It wouldn't be a clean win. I mean,
it'd be a battle.
Okay, that's where he stops Naruto. Bleach. Well, I feel like
Bleach. I don't know anything about Bleach. So.
I feel like that. Okay, so he's getting past. He's definitely getting past. So he has a stats of Marshall. I feel like he stops. I feel like he might stop at Ukiyo.
Okiora,
Ilka,
really?
yeah, I feel like he stops Ilka. Um, I just unless again, I don't know. There's some unless Madish has enough power to restore a mountain. I don't know. I'm like or like multiple mountains. I'm not sure. Like that's the kind of power Ulquiorra has.
He probably do. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I don't know. If he does, he gets past that. But then you have one Spada that has like the power to like age people. Like Spada number 2, Baragon. He can just age people using his like build cover Sparrow. Yeah, I feel like he gets stopped around the Awankar arc. Like what Spada 4-1 could probably beat him. Maybe. Okay. I mean, then you have Aizen. I feel like Aizen will definitely win against him as well. This character, our custom created character. I feel like Aizen just has illusion. He's using illusion powers. Kokiri Sugetsu puts him on that. But then again, wait a second. He has anti-magic. You know what? If his anti-magic works against that. You know what? Maybe it could be a good fight. Okay.
Would he still be able to use Black Coffin though? Like,
Uh,
he shouldn't.
I could probably break out. I think he'd break out because like Asta fights somebody with gravity magic and he's able to fight against that. I don't know if he can get past eyes, and I'm trying to think where we would stop at. Well, what else? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he would stop at. Can he beat Ichigo? Could they beat Ichigo?
Like
I'm
what
trying.
part of the series?
Okay, I'm thinking like the Ichigo that ends up beating Aizen. I think I'm trying to think if they could beat like somebody with the stats of Marshall. That's like the mystery factor for me. I don't know how high his stats are. Ichigo never really has. Bleach has never really have anybody who has to like. They never really had to fight anybody like anti-magic like that. Anybody like just negate abilities like that. I don't know. I feel like they would stop around like. I feel like they would stop around Aizen just because of how the sheer stat difference from what I've seen in Marshall. What you said of Marshall. Like they don't do anything crazy as like fly using just their like ankle strength, but they're constantly just running buildings, mountain ranges, and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. I'm just going down the list of these series. So we already said Bleach, Naruto, Black Clover. Now we have the debate about this, about whether like whether Black Clover character with light speed because Licht has light magic.
It's counted as light speed for some fucking reason. But
Well, if we count it as light speed, I'll give it 2 examples, certain areas. If counted light speed, then I would say he gets stopped by what character? I feel like they'll get stopped by like the original Licht, like the Licht that shows up during like the Elf Invasion arc. Because like massively, he's massively faster with that blast speed, and they go 100 episodes have passed by that point. If it's not light speed, it's like some nebulous speed slower than that. I say maybe like wouldn't be stopped until like Dante. Well, not even. This is Black Clover though. If we count manga with everything we know in the manga. He's going all the way to the end. He's going all the way to the main villain.
Black Clover?
Yeah, because of how if we count manga feats of Black Asa, you got mind you when he's the MC of this series, yeah, like he's going all the way to the end of the current final arc we're at right now. If he has all of Asa's equipment, yeah.
Damn.
Um, mind you, they had to fight somebody who has like time and space and all sorts of magic. You can create a bunch of clones of themselves. I feel like that's probably where they stop it right there. When they find that guy, for those who have read Black Clover up to date, you know what I'm talking about. They probably stop at that person right there, but not before that. Because like Austin's main character, he's still in the fight, so of course, yeah, he's still fighting. But yeah, so I think the furthest they would go is probably Naruto, from what I've seen. They would be the strongest in Naruto. Okay, so we calculated all the categories. We've put them against all the strongest characters of each verse. And now we've decided they would be the strongest in Naruto. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
All right. Oh, you got any dots? Or that's it?
Nope.
All right. Well, all right. I'll see you on the next one, Towers.
Adios.